My name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. I came from a small village in Austria. I had a big dream. I wanted to be the greatest bodybuilder in the world. People said it was impossible, but I did not listen. I knew that with hard work, I could achieve anything. My journey was not easy. It took many years of dedication. I spent countless hours in the gym. I lifted heavy weights every single day. I pushed my body to its absolute limit. My goal was clear. I wanted to build a physique that the world had never seen before. I wanted to be a champion. My chest and biceps became my signature. They were famous around the world. When I stood on the Mr. Olympia stage, people were in awe. My chest was wide and thick, like a shield of armor. My biceps were like mountains, peaked and full. These muscles did not just appear overnight. I sculpted them with intense focus and a specific plan. I learned everything I could about the human body. I studied how muscles grow. I experimented with different exercises and techniques. I was not just lifting weights. I was creating a masterpiece. I was an artist, and my body was the clay. Many people ask me for my secrets. They want to know how I built such a powerful physique. The secret is simple. There is no secret. There is only hard, grueling work. You must be willing to push through the pain barrier. You must be hungry for success. When others were sleeping, I was training. When others were partying, I was in the gym. This is the price of greatness. You must have a vision. You must believe in yourself, even when nobody else does. Your mind is your most powerful tool. It can make you or break you. In this essay, I will share with you the exact methods I used. I will give you the blueprint to build your own impressive chest and biceps. These are the exercises that made me a 7-time Mr. Olympia champion. They are not easy. They will test your strength and your will. But if you follow the plan, if you stay consistent, and if you train with intensity, you will see incredible results. To build a massive chest, you must start with the king of all chest exercises, the bench press. This was the foundation of my chest routine. I would lie on the bench, feet planted firmly on the floor. I would grip the barbell with my hands slightly wider than my shoulders. I would lower the weight slowly and with full control, feeling the stretch in my pectoral muscles. Then I would explode upwards, pushing the bar with all my power. I did not just lift the weight, I commanded it. I focused on using a heavy weight for low repetitions to build raw power and thickness in my chest. After the heavy bench presses, I would move on to dumbbell flies. This exercise is not about lifting heavy. It is about stretching and shaping the muscle. I would lie on a flat bench with a dumbbell in each hand. I would press them up above my chest. Then I would lower the dumbbells out to my sides in a wide arc, as if I were hugging a giant tree. I would go as low as I could to get a deep stretch across my entire chest. This stretch is what helps create the wide, full look. It separates the muscles and gives them that detailed, chiseled appearance. Push-ups were also a critical part of my training. Many people underestimate this simple exercise, but they are wrong. Push-ups are a fantastic way to finish your chest workout. They pump a massive amount of blood into the muscles, creating an incredible feeling of fullness. I would do them with my feet elevated on a bench to target the upper part of my chest. I would do as many repetitions as I possibly could, pushing until I could not do a single one more. This is what it means to train to failure. It is this final push that forces the muscles to grow. My chest workout was all about volume and intensity. I would do many sets and many repetitions. I would pyramid the weight on the bench press, starting light and going heavier with each set. Then I would come back down. I would superset exercises, moving from one to the next with no rest in between. This kept the intensity high and my muscles constantly working. You must shock the muscles. You cannot let them get comfortable. You must always challenge them to do more than they did before. This is the only way to force them to adapt and grow bigger and stronger. For biceps, the most important exercise is the barbell curl. This is the ultimate mass builder. I would stand with my feet shoulder width apart, holding a heavy barbell with an underhand grip. I would keep my back straight and my elbows locked at my sides. Then I would curl the weight up towards my chin, squeezing my biceps as hard as I could at the top of the movement. I focused on feeling the muscle contract with every single repetition. I did not swing the weight. I used pure, concentrated force from my biceps. This is how you build the peak. Next, I would use dumbbells to isolate each bicep. The dumbbell curl allows for a greater range of motion and a better peak contraction. I would often do these sitting on an incline bench. This position puts an incredible stretch on the bicep at the bottom of the movement. As I curled the weight up, I would rotate my wrist, turning my pinky finger towards the ceiling. This little twist, called supination, is the key to building a high, sharp bicep peak. I would squeeze at the top for a full second, looking at my bicep and willing it to grow. Chin-ups were my secret weapon for biceps. While many people think of them as a back exercise, a close, underhand grip puts tremendous strain on the biceps. I would hang from the bar with my hands just a few inches apart. I would pull myself up until my chin was over the bar, focusing on using my biceps to do the work. I would hold the contraction at the top and then lower myself down slowly. This is a very difficult exercise, but it builds functional strength and adds incredible size and density to the arms. It separates the men from the boys. My bicep routine was all about creating the pump. The pump is the feeling of your muscles being so full of blood that they feel like they might explode. It is the greatest feeling for a bodybuilder. To get this pump, I used very high volume. I would do 20 to 25 sets just for my biceps. I would use techniques like cheating curls, where I would use a little bit of body momentum to lift a very heavy weight for the last few reps. This pushed my muscles beyond their normal limits. The pain was temporary, but the growth was permanent.